Well, good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. Uh, Williams, Philippines. It is the 4th of July, 2024. And it's about 9:06 p.m. on the evening of the 4th of July. So it's about to start getting pretty noisy around here. The fireworks have been slowly creeping up in consistency. I figure by the next 20 minutes or so, it'll be pretty noisy. There you go. So, yeah, it's starting to kick off. I decided to stay here today instead of driving plumb across town to go see fireworks. I can see them right here. Like I say, they're starting to kick off here in the neighborhood. It's always been a good neighborhood for celebrating the 4th of July. Folks are real big on the 4th around here. And that's a good thing. Although I some days wonder, why are we celebrating independence when the government is becoming, well, something that is definitely causing us to be dependent. Not independent, but dependent. And I really don't like the way it's going. It's another reason I want to retire and get out of here. Just saying. I don't know about you, but I don't really like government very much. God told us, we weren't going to like judges and kings, and oh, is he right. And being the fact that, I believe in God, and, well, the Constitution says we're supposed to, freedom of religion. Well, we have freedom of religion as long as it stays in the little box to the side. Try to tell somebody that, hey, God's greatest gift is choice, and you're taking away my choice. Doesn't that mean I should defend myself against you, government? Just saying. Hey, folks don't really like that idea very much. Like I said, we're celebrating independence by being dependent. Just a thought. Anyway, if nothing else, some folks are out there definitely starting off with some fireworks for a good celebration of fireworks and, Independence Day. I don't know, maybe I'm just strange and don't think the way most folks do. It's just me. But it is what it is. Got an email from Chewy finally sending me a label for shipping it back, this thing back. But they still haven't got in touch with me, or they're not sending me the replacement. Yeah. Which is kind of ridiculous. I don't know what to think about these folks. It's not got enough horsepower in it. Well, it does, but just barely. It's, like I said, 8 gig versus 16. And this is kind of one of the problems I'm having with these dang the Apples that I'm looking at. The Mac Air, only 8 gig. And a 256 hard drive. So 8 gig of RAM and 256, but these are apparently faster RAM, and also, a newer M3 chip, and or the M1. I still haven't fully decided if I'm going to go with that or going to go with the other, or just totally blow them all off. Yeah. Whole bunch of fun thoughts on that. Because, yeah, I can get that little M1 chip for around $400 or $495 or something, $92, something. Anyway, it's on Amazon. And yeah, it's a refurbished one, supposedly in good condition. And yeah, the cost on that one, the M1, is more in the ballpark of what I want to afford. But, you know, the M2 is, yeah, doesn't seem like there's much bonus or benefit to the M2. If you're going to get the M1, you're pretty much in the ballpark. The M2 is just a slight step up, but not enough to make a difference. And then there's the M3, which is definitely a step up and makes a difference. But then the cost is $999. So, yes, let's double the price. I don't know. And it's still 8 gig of RAM and 256 gig of hard drive, SSD hard drive. So, yeah. Can't quite make up my mind what to go with. I sure don't want to try to kick it up to 16 gig and 512. Because, oh Lord, they done went and added another $500 on that thing. Well, for something. So, yeah. I don't know if I'd want to spend that much money on a computer. I know how much money I can build a good desktop for and have something that'll way outperform and be half the price and way outperform. So, I don't know. AMD's always put out a good computer chip, and you can do a lot more with them for the money. I don't know. I've never really operated an Apple computer. I barely hang with the idea of, like I say, got an iPhone 7. I'm just now starting to get it figured out, and I really don't like it. But then there's a couple things. That was a good one. Cut it, just a flash of it just out of the crack of the curtain. It's just now starting to actually get dark enough out there that some of the flash from them is actually showing up, which is good. But yes, the costs on those things. The AMD chip has got a lot of advantages, and you can get a laptop computer made with them that are of higher abilities. The chip's just as good or better, and you can get a larger hard drive, a lot more memory, and it costs a lot less. So, yeah, fireworks are kicking off now. Let's see, 9:16. Yeah, actually be dark here in a couple of minutes, according to sunset. So, yeah, I don't know. Part of me just says, get this M3. If nothing, it'll be capable of doing my little bit. Might not do it as fast as 16 gig, and it might not store as many of them as the 512, being an 8 and a 256. But it'll work and function good for at least 5 years, if not 10. And I guess that's a decent price for a computer that should last 10 years. I don't know. And see, I just see it as being, well, Apple. It's proprietary. It doesn't let you upgrade stuff. Which, quite honestly, if I really wanted to, I could just, take it apart, sweat the chip off, and put a new chip on it. I am capable. And, well, do the same thing with memory if I want to. But, like I say, eyes ain't getting any better right now. And, yeah. But I am still planning on going over there to Iloilo, and that girl Bianca showed that video with the cataract surgery place, and that's one of the reasons I decided to hold off and not spend $6,000 over here. I can spend it over there and get a lot more out of it. $2,500 without insurance. So but I do want to get my eyes fixed because, well, I'm tired of these things. I don't know about you, but I don't know about you, but I've actually had my nose broke because of glasses. Yeah. Not a pleasant experience, let's just put it that way, okay? It is what it is. And a broken nose is painful. But yes, it is a bit of a shock when you have your glasses break your nose because of doing stupid on Stupid Street. And we're down to 80 degrees and sunset is, technically happened already. Somewhere here in the last few minutes, I guess. Let's see, 9:05 is what they say, but I'm still seeing a lot of, light out there. Yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty sunset today. Hey, anyway, I want to go get these eyes fixed, and that would probably help if I decided to go ahead and start removing parts and improving. But you do that, and magically all of a sudden it doesn't become, you can't sell it back to them then. Of course, now I'm not much on the idea of selling a computer back to a place that, sold it to me. Computers are already to the point that the operating system for Windows says it's never really your computer, it's theirs. Yeah. No, I ain't much on Windows. And that's one of the reasons I'm actually thinking getting the computer, building it myself, upgrading it myself, and then putting Linux Mint on it. They're up to what, 22 now? I've never had a problem with Linux Mint. Damn good operating system. Problem is hardly anybody actually builds a computer for it. You have to take and just do that stuff yourself. And I'm getting too old to want to do all that stuff for myself. And that leads me back to, well, do I get the M3 and pay? Well, by the time it gets here and such, it'll probably be close to $1,000 or more with taxes. Yay, Uncle Thief. We went to war with England over a 2% tea tax. Yet, here in the city, state, and county, and parts of America, they're charging me 8 1/4. Yeah. Independence Day? I don't know. It's really getting irritating. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm getting old and crotchety and cantankerous, and I'm tired of having to deal with a bunch of things, and really just want to go sit back, enjoy fishing, make it a simple life. Yeah. Seems like it's picking up out there. But yes, a simple life. Yeah. And it seemed like, what was his name? Brian from Philly in the Philippines, doing his 1 month report from being down. You know, he left Angeles City and went out there to Surigao, and he's on one of the little islands out there, and yeah, it's a lot simpler, and he seems a lot happier. It's just my take on getting to see him. Boy. But yes, it seems like a good thing to go find a little spot and be at peace with the world. I don't know. Why stress out? You know, like I say, my biggest stress is going to be how much bait to buy. I don't want to run out before 7. Don't want to stay past 9 a.m. You know, how much bait do I buy? Just saying. Do I really want to take and spend too much and be stuck there and either have to give it away or sit there and use it instead of wasting it? Because I hate wasting stuff. I'm just that way. I don't like waste. You know, if I can avoid it, there's something to do with it, I'll try to do it. It's part of why I had that compost bin in the backyard. All the grass clippings went in there. All the, you know, extra food parts went in there. Anytime I had any wood chips or anything like that, it went in there. When I cleaned out my chickens and chicken coop, it went in there. The quail poop went in there. And, you know, anytime I, you know, harvested me some chicken, the extra parts went in there. If my dogs didn't eat them. Some parts they did, some parts they didn't. They don't like feathers. But that's okay. Feathers compost. And, yeah, I'd run it through that compost bin, and when it came out the other side, I throw it in my garden bed, and my garden would just explode, and all kinds of good vegetables would just pop out. Yeah. That's going to be kind of a hard thing to do, bouncing around. But I do want to take and enjoy figuring out, finding what island I actually like. That's kind of important. You got to find a place you like. Like. It's one of the things I, here in this neighborhood here. I like the neighborhood. A lot of folks thought I was crazy, but I like the neighborhood. It's close to my job. Made it easy to get back and forth. And, well, until just recently, it had been a real good neighborhood. Here lately, though, last year or two, seems to have gone off its rocker. I don't know. I still think it's a good neighborhood. It's just getting some bad influences in here, and, well, I hope they come through and remove a few of those yeah, I don't know. It's more important to enjoy living life than stressing out over it. I want to go and enjoy, go find me a high spot on a mountain and enjoy sunrise from there. Go shift over and watch the sunset. And same thing, go find a beach where I can watch the sunset, fishing, drink a beer, and watch the sun go down. Fall asleep hopefully with that rod and reel between my toes. Wake up the next morning, make some coffee, and watch the sun rise. Yeah. I've seen a few beaches that just perfectly meet that, capacity and ability. Won't even have to move. And those are high on my list of wanting to go check out beaches. So, yeah. Just above high water and get to watch it go down and watch it come back up the next morning and fish all night. I can do that and enjoy it. But yeah, how much bait? That's my stress load. Yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody's enjoyed my ramble here. Yeah, I am definitely wanting to get to the Philippines. Seeing all those big tuna getting brought in. Oh yeah. I want one of them big tuna. I don't even care about any money off of it. I just want to catch a big tuna. Enjoy life. If I can catch one that weighs as much as me, yay. If I catch one that weighs twice me, oh, yay. Catch one that's 4 times me, I could just hit the send button on the camera, doing like this. There's my monster. I could die happy. Prefer to live longer, but yeah, I'd like to eat something that big. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I want to go fishing. Got 11 months to go. I should be there sometime in June. Maybe late May, but hopefully June. I'd hate for it to drag out into July. Yeah. But yes, I'm hoping for May, preparing for June. We'll probably be a little irritated if it's July. But why stress? I'm heading to the Philippines, and I want to enjoy it. This is William from Williams, Philippines. Yeah, I'm heading. Fish. And hey, fish is out.